So let's select these edges over here, and the way I want to do this is I want to pull these edges downwards all the way around. Okay. Actually, let's just do this from a top view. Okay. Okay, we just need to make sure we got this right. Okay, so this part over here is that space here, and that part is that part. Okay. Alright. Just gonna set it up from the top view. This part's a bit pointy. Okay, there we go. Just flatten it out. I guess that's okay. Okay, what I want to do now is actually, that's better. Okay, I'm not going to close this gap just yet. I could, but I want to create this first. So let's identify sort of a base point of some sort. Okay. This line moves all the way here, so make these my base points. Oh, straight line, that's good. Okay. I'm just gonna align them here. That line does not no, it doesn't. That line over here does not belong to this lower spoiler over here. No, I'm just using it as a reference to what's underneath. Okay. Alright, that's good. And we can extend it all the way to here. So actually it's pretty much a straight line, so I don't want to mess around too much with that. Maybe just a little. There we go. Okay. And let's take it all the way to the end of the wheel arc. Alright. This part might seem a bit tricky, but just try to adjust it as best as you can. Okay, that's okay. I'm gonna leave it at this thickness for now. Okay. This definitely needs to be a lot thicker, so I can't really use it as a guideline anymore. That's okay. Looks kind of weird right now. Okay. Okay. What I'm going to do is just adjust this point over here, so I can then fit in, let's just go to 2 more points. And I'm also going to leave them at the same thickness. I'm not going to fix this right now. I'm going to create a new edge when I'm done working on it. So grab these edges over here, and then we're going to fill in this gap. Okay. So let's just move it downwards, like so. Remember, this part is really, really thin over here. Just for testing purposes, don't do this. I'm just testing it out. Okay. I guess what we can do now is loop around this edge, and yeah, I guess okay, we can do that now. With your scale tool, just sort of scale it inwards. Okay. Now just bring it forward so you can see all your vertices. What I would do at this point is move it from my bottom view and start fixing it up. Okay. You don't have to, nothing fancy, just make sure it looks alright from the bottom so it doesn't cause you problems later on. Okay, I think that's good enough. Okay, make sure everything over here is hidden, nothing can be seen. So we're going to do that from our front view. Okay. Alright. Again, I'm just going to test it out. Don't try anything. Of course, this is not how it's gonna look like. I'm just chamfering everything. I'm not making any adjustments now. I just want to make sure the geometry will look okay. Just gonna pull this inwards just a bit, just to fix it up. In the actual car, this part is a straight edge, and then it just bulges out from here. Okay. Before we do any chamfers or create any sides yet, I want to create a seam over here, because that's how it is in the actual car. Okay, so just select this line and chamfer it to 0.01. Okay, and just target well these 2 points. Okay, so on edge, control, and select the polygon icon. And just shrink. Select these polygons and delete them. And there we go. We have our seam. We haven't extruded anything yet, so it's not going to create a shadow from the inside. Okay. Oh, I forgot to freeze my blueprints. Okay. Sorry. If you just want to freeze your blueprints, just uncheck Show Frozen in Gray and check Freeze. Right, now we can't click them. Okay. So I'll adjust it nicely from the side. I don't think there's any harm in chamfering now, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, but I'm going to save first. Okay, sorry. As body 2. Okay. So select this edge, loop it around. Select this edge, loop it around, and here. Deselect that one. Select this one, loop. Alright, well, we're still gonna loop this one. Might as well leave it for now. Alright, don't select this one just yet because I want to set it to a different chamfer amount, not the usual. Okay. What else shall we loop? Okay, well, let's take a look at it right now. Just deselect that and let's test it out. 0.01 and chamfer. Okay. Okay. Oh, sorry. Undo the chamfer. I think I made a silly mistake. There we go. Chamfer. Okay, nice corner over here. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna undo the chamfer one more time. It's all about trial and error, so I just want to test something out. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. If you're happy with the result, by all means. Happier with this result actually. Okay, so for those of you who didn't follow what I did, or if you prefer to do it my way, here's what I did. So, don't do this, I'm just bringing it back to its old state. Okay, so I hit undo on the chamfers, and this is what I had over here. I just had one. Actually, you know what? Just easier this way. Okay, for those who didn't follow what I did, this is it. Select this edge and loop. Actually, it's going to loop again, so it doesn't matter. Okay, loop, and this time deselect these three. Okay. Yeah, we're okay. Okay, chamfer to 0.01. This is what you should get, which is fine. Okay, now, if you're happy with it looking like that, that's fine. Okay. If you want to chamfer it up just a little bit, like I'm going to do, here's what you do. So we select our three lines that we deselected earlier, and we chamfer to, actually I'm going to go for 2 this time. 2, because this part in the actual car is not a hard edge. Okay, I'm going to go for 2 this time. Now, if you select these polygons, these vertices over here, it shows you 4 vertices selected. Now, that's not supposed to be correct. So, just weld here, and hit weld here. And this is what you get, which looks good. Now, don't forget this edge over here, which needs to be looped around. So, I'm going to deselect this, deselect that. Here's just a bit of trial and error. Sorry. Go for 0.01. Now this shouldn't look good. Yep, I'm right. Okay. So you zoom in on the point, weld the points, make it 1 point. And there you go. Nice edge, smooth surface, and goes down to a hard surface. Okay, that looks pretty neat. Okay, what I want to do here now is grab these edges over here. I want to chamfer them manually. So let's say, okay, So I chamfered them, for those of you who didn't follow, I chamfered them to 3.6. Okay? Oh, okay, let's chamfer. Well, looks pretty good. Okay. It'll look much better when we've created the side and extruded the seams in and all that. Okay, if you would like to chamfer this part, it might help. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna test this out. Might work, might not. So I'm just gonna chamfer this just slightly. That's not slightly. Okay, that's good. Emphasize that. Okay. What I'm going to do is select that edge. You don't have to do this. And I'm going to chamfer it to 0.01. See what it looks like. I'm going to undo that chamfer and I'm going to try again. This time, okay, nope, try again. Edge, and then this, and chamfer. Don't worry if you don't get any of this. If I like how it looks and I think it'll work, I'll explain how I did it. Okay, well that didn't work. As you can see, I'm just using trial and error to find the method that suits the car the most. No, that thing is though, this part shouldn't really be showing. Okay, let's try something different. Okay, so this is what I did, if you want to do. Basically I selected this vertex and these two and just drag them inwards and drag them to the side, just so that they don't really show. Okay,